Ray Brown is his name.
Ray Brown, we on No Hater Boss TV. Tell him, Ray Brown, tell him the truth and the real.
Well, check this out, man.
Wait a minute, hold on.
This.
Look what we see. We got Mexican, blacks. You know what I'm saying? How many languages do you speak?
It's like I tell everybody in these streets, man. Everybody talking about people being homeless, man. First of all, you gotta understand this. There's no such thing as homeless. See, homeless was created out of a negative word, and when people look at the word homeless, they look down on people. So you gotta look like this. When you're out here in these streets, you're back in your natural environment. And your natural environment, in order to get back inside, these structures right here was created by the intelligence of the mindset. So when you back out here in these streets, all you gotta do is raise your intellect, because your intellect is where this starts at, right here in the middle of this heart of these streets. A lot of people don't understand communication is relation. Without the empowerment of the mind, your mind becomes regressive instead of progressive. So every day that you wake up in the morning, give thanks not when you get out of bed, but when you open them eyes. Once you open them eyes, that's when you realize you've made it to another day. And everybody, man, give it up to the man upstairs, man. Without him, man, we'll never be nothing.
Right, I like that piece you were saying about, okay, like how between different races and cultures, the communication thing ain't about can we get it. What's that part again?
It ain't about can we all get along. See, that's a false saying, because see, they want everybody to get along to accept the negativity. But see, it ain't about getting along. It's about that communication, because without communication, there's no relation.
Relation.
It's about everyone out here.
So what did you do to change that?
It's all about empowering the mind.
You wouldn't
Pick up a book, read a newspaper, learn a different language.
But you learn different language?
That continues to make the mind progressive. See,
do you know how to say love, don't hate in any other language?
Love, don't hate. Love, don't hate. Amor.
How do you say it in Spanish?
She know in Spanish, don't she?
How you say it in Spanish? Love, don't hate.
Love, don't hate.
Tell us. Tell the people. Boss lady. It's a real true OG.
I know you.
South Central with the bed.
I don't know. Say the last word.
See, love is what? How you say love? Amor. And then hate.
Amor is love. I knew amor is love.
So I don't know hate.
You guys know how to say hate in Spanish? How do you say hate in Spanish?
Odio.
Amor de odio.
Amor de odio. See, there it is, people. You know what I'm saying? Love, don't hate.
Amor de odio.
Okay, so you learned 2 languages.
So my thing is this: if we learn how to speak and really get to each other, especially those of different cultures, it opens the door. You can start off with a hola, which means hello in Spanish.
Meet them halfway.
You know, it's just like you see
communication, bro.
You see the Japanese man. A simple word like Ohio, which is like the state of Ohio, means good morning in Japanese.
Right, it's real, no shit.
So if you just say
Ohio, I lived in Ohio for 5 years,
if you say Ohio
man.
Damas, he gonna say Ohio Damas, because first of all, he's realizing you saying good morning to him. That's all about that relation right there. That's the empowerment of the mind. You know what I'm saying? So that's why everybody I see today, I just blow my little horn. This is just passing positivity along.
That's right there. That's that positive energy.
I'm about that positive, bro.
See, you're a no-hater boss.
No, man, I can't be a hater, man. I'm a relator, man.
You're a real boss, man. You boss up, you ain't no hater.
I'm a relator, man.
You give people the game all day, every day.
You
know what they say? They say the game ain't free, right? But it is.
Come on, man. Come on, man.
The game is free.
What does it cost to empower someone about positive words? It don't cost anything for communication and life. You know what I'm saying? So each breath I take, I try to make sure it's a useful breath. You know, I can't waste too many breaths, folks.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I only got so many to give, so many to take.
So what do you think about the hate, you know what I'm saying, when it comes to certain people still KKK, and the police officers look like they the biggest haters against blacks, and being possibly the sons of the Ku Klux Klan?
Hey, check this out.
What do you think about that?
Okay, I'm going to tell you just like this, folks. I was in the military for 4 years. I was in the Marine Corps, man. I traveled like 40 countries before I turned 21. I'm going to tell you like this. I tell everybody all the time, if you got a problem with the military, if you got a problem with the police department, to so on and so forth, protections of the neighborhood, one thing I learned in the military is, if you consider him that's your enemy, well, what I learned in the military is, if he's your enemy, stay out the line of fire.
Yeah.
Stay out the line of fire.
That part.
Stay out the line of fire. Learn
but
how to check out.
Some of them do their job. I mean, I can ask a question real quick. Do some of them do their job, and some of them could be haters though and racist?
Hey, check this out. As individuals, people gonna think and act accordingly. But see, I'm gonna go old school for you. Ain't no more Adam 12.
Nah.
Okay?
They can't save cats.
What I just told you.
Yeah, they're not saving cats.
So I tell people all the time.
They can't save cats.
Camera? I tell people all the time.
This is power right here.
Every day, I walk in between the lines of the sidewalk.
In between?
In other words, they see me, but they really don't.
They really don't.
And then when they come up on me, then my mind automatically transfers to a higher level. So when I talk to them,
they don't see you as that
It's a direct
negative.
approach.
They don't see you as that negative energy.
There's no negative energy.
Because your energy
Why?
is
Because
positive.
first of all,
Because you intelligent knowledge, man.
I live by three different things.
You
I live by three principles.
You're a true
and
boss.
Check this out. The first principle is to stay humble.
Yeah.
Because if you stay humble, no matter what you do in life, it never becomes too big for you. The second one is stay hungry. If you stay hungry, you never get too full. You know what I'm saying? Because most people, they get full, they get relaxed. You get relaxed, you start slipping. And the third one, to me, which is really one of the most important ones, is as you staying humble and you staying hungry, stay focused.
Yeah.
As long as you stay focused, you never get distracted.
That's real talk.
So stay humble,
Question.
stay hungry, and stay focused.
Question. What do you think about the haters hating on blacks and the new generation of other cultures not knowing us or just picking up this hate from other people?
Well, you know what it is? I'm gonna tell you like this. Just
How do you
last
feel
fall,
about it?
Just last fall, I tell everybody it's just like a situation with Donald Trump. Everybody talking about Donald Trump. I'm gonna tell you like this. If you're surprised about the haterism and the people that's coming around with the racism or the invisible racism that we see today and we feel it at the same time, you gotta ask yourself this. When's the last time you picked up a history book on America? I just finished history last semester. That empowered me
part right
because
there.
it made me realize, even though I heard this from my uncles, my grandparents, all these different people that was here before me that went through this, when you have to study it and start writing essays on it, then you get a deeper understanding of what this country was all about.
Right.
So you got to understand this. Back in the day, when they had people like Donald Trump, you couldn't even vote. Why? Because we had no money. So my thing is this: how can you be dependent in an independent country? You know what I'm saying? This country is built off independence, but you're using government-funded programs like EBT, disability, SSI. Well, you know what? There's a shelf on the income you're going to receive from that. You know the average black that's unemployed receives almost $2,300 a year, while the average Caucasian receives over $118,000 in salary. Come on.
You studied that.
Check this out.
You studied that.
Check this out. Places like Facebook, Google, Snapchat, the average Caucasian there,
Right.
1% minority hiring, talking about they're going to make a change in their minority hiring. In 2016, Prince used to say, can we make it to 1999? Why are we still having this racial tension that's going on in regards to discrimination when it comes to social economics? Come on now. The real is real. You know, I will confront any race when it comes to knowledge. Why? Because once you empower your mind, he's just an individual, a human just like you. But the cool thing about it is, he's looking at my skin color before he realizes how strong my mind is.
That's real talk.
So, as they say, with that old school song, what's going on?
What's going on?
I got a colder one than you. I got one colder than Mark Gaye one.
What's that?
Temptations, Ball of Confusion.
Ball of Confusion. Y'all heard it?
That was 1969. Bro. And it's still relating today in 2016.
You done spent the most knowledge on this TV show as of today.
Come on, man.
That's that real talk.
I'm trying to keep it real because I realize this, man. Without the communication, there's no relation. If somebody can pass this on, then we all good. And that's what it's all about, big bro. That's what it's all about. You know, I was glad to be able to run across you and be able to spit something to you because I try to.
You know how they say people tell me, don't wear red, you wearing red.
Come on, man. I wear red, white, and blue.
Come on, man.
I wear red, white, and blue, man. Come on, man. What's the American flag? I wear red, white, and blue, man. You know what I'm saying? I done served the country for 4 years and lost folks in the war, man. How am I gonna sit up here and fear somebody because they tell me what a color?
How long was you in the military?
I was in there for 4 years, man. 4 years. I was in the Marine Corps.
I want to give you one of these.
Yeah, but it's been a pleasure talking to you, bro. In a real way, man.
This right here.
Okay.
Let's put it on the camera. This is the GoFundMe, No Haters Allowed, No Hater Boss TV campaign.
Okay.
My slogan, I haven't put it on there yet, but it's called Don't Hate, Donate.
Okay. My name is Ray Brown.
Ray Brown?
You know what I'm saying? My company is called TSS, Extended Solar Sustainability.
We will promote T what?
It's called TSS.
What does TSS stand for?
TSS is Thin Solar Sustainability. And where that comes from,
what do you do?
Check it out. Where that comes from is when I used to be out there hustling, I was locked up. I was sitting on my bunk. They used to call me the reader because I used to love to read. So I came up with a philosophy. How can I sit up here and be reading and educating myself when the time is now? So that's basically what my company is abbreviated. If you look at the TSS, it's in regards to the time is now. They just abbreviated in Thin Solar Sustainability because my degree is in solar energy and energy efficiency. My thing is this: it's not about me no more. It's about what I can do to open up jobs for others so we can attack this world. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
My thing is though, let me educate myself because I've been a good slave for a long time. It's time for me to be a master, man. I've been a good slave for a long time.
Well,
You know
don't be
what I'm
a,
saying?
no,
I've been
Bill,
on these-
a master,
I've been on these streets since I was
but a
7 years
no-hater
old.
master, like a
Hey,
no-hater
I've been
boss.
on these streets since I was 7 years old. They took me away from my mom when I was 5. You
You
know what I'm
got-
saying?
hey.
And at the same time, I left this country at 16. You know what I'm saying? I joined the military. I lied until
You
I
got
was
an
18.
email? What's your email? Tell me.
Brown_Rayford, RAYFORD.
Y'all heard that? Y'all know how to get in touch with him. Cause they gonna want to get in touch with you, bro.
Brown_Rayford, @student.smc.edu. You know, at my
You do
Facebook,
poetry? You do
my
poetry?
Facebook, just look at Rayford, RAYFORD. Look for Rayford Brown. I've been on Facebook for less than a year, and I already got over 3,500 friends.
Okay, for sure. Hey,
I'm spitting that now. People.
there's an event coming up.
I got so many people. That's your bag right there, folks.
Yeah, I got it. There's an event coming up on
Man, I got so many people hitting me on Facebook.
Hold
man.
on, let me put this other side on.
I've been on there.
There's an event coming up next Thursday and Wednesday doing theater and doing poetry and shit.
Okay.
So I go to events like that, I send you a link to some shit.